Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudi and thank you so much for being here. In today's video, we are rounding up my favorite Amazon products, specifically things that I've bought in the last 3 months during
quarantine.
I feel like there's been phases or eras of quarantine. Let me know if you guys feel the same way. Like, I just saw a tweet that said the Tiger King era of quarantine seems like it was like 10 years ago. And I totally agree. I just feel like we've gone through these stages. I remember the first month of quarantine feeling like, oh, I'm really gonna like get into my hobbies. I'm like gonna play my piano, do my yoga, which I did for a month. And then after that, I became enraged. And I stopped working out, started eating not very well, and actually it pushed me to start my YouTube channel. So I'm actually thankful for quarantine in that way, but in other ways, honey, I think we can all agree
We'd like to see an end of it.
a lot of the products in this video are honestly just a good way to make your quarantine life feel a little bit better, a little bit more comfortable and cozy, but also just to make yourself and your self-esteem feel better, because I know we're not really getting ready every day, but there are little things that we can do to make ourselves feel better or pretty even while we're at home. I took a poll on my Instagram asking if people thought that they were spending more money right now during quarantine on Amazon than usual, and almost 75% of people said yes, they are spending more right now. Let me know if you guys have been buying more on Amazon. I just feel like knowing that I'm gonna get it in 2 days, I basically know my Amazon driver. It just makes me feel more comfortable with the whole situation. I've got my iced coffee. Let's buckle up. Let's go through these items. They're also all under $35, which I think is really important to mention because I know that a lot of people have been laid off, lost their job during all of this. I know a ton of people who have. And so these things are gonna be easy to purchase and not be hard on the budget and your wallet, but still they increase your quality of life while you're spending time at home. If you are a fan of skincare and makeup, or you have questions about your skin, especially if you're oily or acne prone, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton, and let's get into our first product. The first thing we're gonna talk about is very interesting, and it's a more recent purchase for me, and that is an electric candle lighter. I saw this on Coffee Break with Danny's page once, and I realized that Reed, my husband, and I were going through lighters and lighter fluid like nobody's business. And I was just getting annoyed with having to stick my hand in my candle. Like I said, these are stupid problems, but there are solutions to them on Amazon, which means that I will be purchasing them. So anyways, this is an electric candle lighter that is USB chargeable, and I'll insert a video of me lighting a candle with it here, but essentially it has an electrical current from the top to here, and when you click on, it actually creates electricity. I don't really know how else to say it. And lights your candles. I don't know if I would recommend having this if you have a child around, because it might be like a little child taser. Just comment below if you want me to tase myself. Just kidding. It has worked amazing so far. It does require a charge every couple days or weeks depending on how many candles you're lighting. And just, you know, it's a luxury item for sure, but it's just made things a little bit easier around the house, especially because we have candles going all the time because we want to have a luxurious experience while we're home. So let's talk about some loungewear / footwear while you're at home. I have a 6-month-old puppy. Her name is Penny. I'll insert a picture of her somewhere in here. And like most puppies, she enjoys eating my shoes, especially slippers. Basically anything soft or furry, she's gonna attack it. So I had a pair from Target that I really, really liked, and they were covered in slobber after like a few months, and I decided, you know, I need something a little bit more substantial, but that is not gonna break the bank because chances are she's probably going to eat them again. And I actually found this pair on Amazon. They're super fluffy. They have a really cute design with the cross here, but the best thing about them is that they have like an actual platform sort of bottom here that's perfect for if you need to go outside. So, you know, if I need to take Penny out in the middle of the night, I don't have to worry about getting my feet wet because there's like a little bit of an insole here to help with traction being outside. I got them in a size 7-8, and I would suggest actually getting your true size. Typically with slippers, I go down. I am a true size 9. They are a little bit small on me. My toes kind of hang over the edge. I think they're around $23. They come in a few different colors, and I got mine in the color camel. The next thing I want to mention is actually something to do with cooking and in the kitchen, and that is a cookbook called The Defined Dish. My sister Andy actually turned me on to this book, and I actually just posted a video with her last week, so if you're interested, I can link that up above, but it's a video of us switching our makeup bags. It's hilarious, I just have to say that. Both her and I are very conscious about what we eat, especially because I am gluten-free and dairy-free, and before you ask, no, it is not a choice, it is because I need to be, and You know, it's been difficult to figure it out. It's been about 4 years that I've been gluten-free and dairy-free, and my husband loves to cook, so it's been really interesting getting him to try new recipes since we've been together. So we've tried a few different cookbooks over the years, and this one has been top notch. It's called The Refined Dish, and it's by Alex Snodgrass, the co-creator of Whole30, which also I'm happy to film a video about my journey with figuring out that I was gluten-free and dairy-free and how it affected my gut and my skin health. It's a whole long thing. I'm gonna insert a couple pictures of recipes that Reed and I have made together. Mostly he made them. I don't really cook. He has a food Instagram, actually, if you're interested in following. It's Reed Eats Good. I'll insert some here from his Instagram page. Last night we made a pad thai with spaghetti squash and chicken, and it was so I highly recommend it, especially knowing that we may not be working out as much in quarantine as we'd like to or like we used to. If you're anything like me, I prefer to do workout classes in a group with people, and I don't have the motivation to work out by myself, so it makes me feel a little bit better knowing that I'm eating healthy at home if I'm not working out as much. So let's talk about jewelry and just a few ways to make yourself feel a little bit more done up while you're at home. I don't know about you guys, but in my 9-to-5 job, I am expected to be on camera at least once a day with my boss or with my team. Even in those circumstances, if I'm not wearing makeup, I think it makes such a big difference to wear some nice jewelry or a nice set of earrings. I found the brand Pavoli, which I think that's how you say it, on Amazon, and I absolutely loved so many of their items, and today we're going to talk about 2 sets of earrings. I'm going to insert some videos and pictures of myself wearing these earrings because it's kind of hard for me to show you them here, but this is the first pair. It's a small to medium sized gold hoop. Just note that these are like $14 or less, so you really want to be careful with how you store them. I typically keep them in a little jewelry bag and then inside of a box, just because even if something is less expensive, you can keep it from wearing and tearing over time by really taking care of it when you're not wearing them. I also would suggest not wearing these in the shower or around water and putting them on after you do your hair care because, like I said, these are a little bit cheaper, so you want to be careful about how you're treating them. The other pair I'm actually wearing right now, and it's these bottom ones here. They are so beautifully dainty. They have small cubic zirconia going throughout, and they're little huggies, and I just absolutely love them. I think they're perfect for like if you're doing a no makeup look, or like I said, if you need to hop on Zoom with some of your coworkers, you just have a little something, but you're not like wearing a full-on like large hoop moment. The next thing that we're going to go over is actually the set that I'm wearing right now. It is a cute 2-piece tie-dye loungewear set. I found this piece on Amazon after looking from seeing Instagram ads of something very similar that was like $65, and I just don't feel right about spending a lot of money on loungewear, especially knowing that the only person that's gonna see it is my husband, and honey, we've already locked it down. Like, he is stuck with me for life, and honestly, he doesn't really care so much about that. It's more for me. I just felt like spending over $60 for like pants that I was gonna wear in the house seemed a little excessive. So when I found this dupe on Amazon, I was thrilled. This set is a long sleeve set with ruched sleeves and shorts. I think that's perfect for my house because my air conditioning is super cold downstairs and hot upstairs, so I like to have the option to either have pants and short sleeves or long sleeves and shorts. It has a tie string on the shorts, and I like to just tuck in the front of the shirt. I think it looks really cute, and the material is like jersey. It is pretty warm, so I do get a little sweaty in it from time to time, but mostly I think it is perfect. I also feel like I can wear it on work meetings without people being like, is she wearing pajamas? Because tie-dye's in right now and it has the buttons in the front. I think it's amazing, and for the set to be under $30 is just
magnifique.
So the next thing I want to talk on is actually a makeup brush organizer. I was too lazy to take all of the brushes out of it, but also I want you to be able to see how many brushes can truly be held in this comfortably, and we could even fit more in there. I mean, there's a lot of extra room in these spaces. I got the version that has the silver bottom, but I think that there's a few different colorways that you can go with. I find that this is all I really need, and I like that they're connected together and that it's clear, because I prefer a more crisp looking countertop on my vanity instead of having like a lot of different mugs and things like that. So if you're looking for a new makeup brush holder that's gonna fit a lot of brushes, but also is sleek looking and it will match anything because it's clear, this is definitely the way to go, and I think it was like $11. This next product may honestly be the #1 thing that I have bought during quarantine because it's trendy, it's cute, and it's also functional, and that is my tortoise shell banana hair clips. These come in a 2-pack. This is the lighter color, and then I'm wearing the darker color in my hair today, so I'll just turn around and show you.
I love it!
I have fair to medium hair. It's not super thick, but I think that these will work with literally any hair type. These are pretty large, so if you do have thinner hair, you might want to find a smaller version, but for me, with my medium to thick hair and the length it's at, it's just the perfect size. It keeps your hair in place, but also looks really, really cute. And from the front, you kind of look like you have a low bun action going on, and in the back, you have like a 90s Rachel from Friends look. Honestly, that's the vibe I've been going for the past couple months, and I just really enjoy it. It's something simple, but it makes me happy, and I think that's sort of what quarantine is for me, finding products that are simple, but they really bring me a lot of joy during a time that we're not really sure what to do. For 2 clips, it is a little bit more pricey, but I think they're absolutely worth it, and if you've been looking for something like this that's trendy, I really recommend them. Okay, so another hair product that I wanted to mention, and I've mentioned in my morning skincare routine, which I can link up above, is these silk scrunchies. So I bought the 5-pack of these scrunchies, and because of that, they sent me also a silk case to go with it, which I thought was really cool. The only thing that I'm gonna warn you against with these, and I don't have all my colors here because I think I have one downstairs, is that they don't let you pick the colors, they send you a random assortment. All of the colors are really nice, so I wasn't really concerned about it, but I was like a little bit confused because I liked the color story that they had on Amazon, and when I got these, it wasn't even close to that. I got blue, yellow, purple, taupe color, which is my favorite one. I actually bought another one of this one. I think it's the color coffee, and a white one. So yeah, this is all of them. I like them all, but just be aware that you don't get to pick your color. You can also buy them individually, but individually, they are way more expensive. I think they're $10 a pop, but in a group of 5, you get them for $35. I know that seems like maybe excessive or expensive for a scrunchie, and I totally get that. Susan Yara actually is the one who recommended that brand, and typically silk products are very expensive. So to find an alternative that is still silk, comes in 2 days, and has a 5-pack, I just had to pull the trigger on it. Silk products are much better for your hair. They don't leave as many kinks, and they help with breakage. So if you're looking to buy something a little bit more fancy or luxurious for your hair, I really recommend those scrunchies. So another product that's also more on the high end of the $35 limit we're talking about here is my iPhone case. I got really into the tortoiseshell look after I bought those clips, and so I was looking for a tortoiseshell case, and I felt like I couldn't find the perfect color, or you know, the lip of the case wasn't really protective, and I have butterfingers and I drop my phone constantly. So when I saw this one on Amazon, I was like, oh yeah, this is the one. It's a tortoiseshell in a brown and a black color. This is the logo for the brand. Don't love that, but you know, I can look past it. And it has a really nice protective lip for the phone, and I do have an iPhone X. And I like to get a new phone case every, I don't know, 6 months, just because the one I had was getting a little dingy, especially when we're trying to make sure we're cleaning everything, and I had a silicone case before. So I feel a little bit better about having a plastic case that I can clean with like a Windex wipe and not worry about it holding germs. I cannot stop singing Hamilton. And when I think of George Washington singing One Last Time, I literally could cry right now thinking about it. It's so good. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna talk about is super simple, and it's also environmentally conscious. So it's actually what I've been drinking with, and it's these metal straws. You get a pack of like 4 for $4.99. They are rainbow. I'm the type of person that prefers to drink things out of a straw, and the fact that they're metal, it keeps things cooler a little bit longer. It also comes with a cleaning brush. I've already lost that. And it comes with a carrying case, just in case you were like going on the road and needed to bring your straws. It also just makes life at home a little bit more enjoyable to have a fancy experience while you're drinking your coffee or your water or whatever it is, or if you're dealing with lipstick and you don't want to get it everywhere, honey.
Straw it up, sister.
I know it's simple, but sometimes the simple things in life are the most fun. This list is definitely not the end-all be-all, and I am always willing to learn from others. So if you have some items that you want to share below, please do, but please let me know if I'm missing anything that needs to be added. We will get through this quarantine one day at a time, one foot in front of the other, even if it has to be one second after the other. We will get through this, and if you have any questions or you want to know more about some of these products and how they fit, feel free to comment down below. I love talking to you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one very soon.